on the vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Today's vlog brings us to historic Wabash, Indiana. Let's explore the downtown and take a look at some of the arts and entertainment, dining, boutiques, and more.
Jimmy Daywalt. Few race car drivers represented their sport better than Wabash, Indiana's Jimmy Daywalt. Born here on August 28, 1924, handsome, articulate, and talented, he raced his way from the rough, dangerous dirt tracks and bull rings to the top echelon of racing, the Indianapolis 500. Jimmy dropped out of Wabash High School during World War II, joined the Air Corps, and flew in B-24s over Germany. When he returned to Wabash after the war, he pursued a racing career in earnest. First with the CSRA and then with the AAA. He succeeded at every level, meeting his ultimate goal of making the Indianapolis 500. In 1953, he won the prestigious Rookie of the Year award. Following that, with 7 more 500 appearances, in 1954 he qualified in the middle of row 1 and led the race, proving he had the talent to win the 500. Although he fell short of that goal, Jimmy remained one of racing's most beloved drivers until his untimely death from cancer, April 4th, 1966.
Now this was put here by the State of Indiana Bicentennial Project. So, and if you'd like more information on this, you can go to www.indianaracing.org. Also made possible by the Indiana Racing Memorial Association. You can see their little logo right up there. And you all know how much I love trains. Say me and Aaron definitely loving the trains. I love trains since I was a little kid, so it's nice to see them. I definitely enjoy it. Little railroad tracks. Oh, here's a cool fire engine. Fire engine number 2. Wabash Fire Department. Wow. Take a look at all those gadgets and knobs, and even got a telephone down there.
Yeah, this particular fire engine was in use from 1971 to 2006.
Okay. Well, it is definitely a beauty. If you notice, it says National Block up there. I have a feeling at one point in time, either this used to be and or is still a bank. It says Citizens Savings and Trust on the front of it. I have to admit, I love the way they did the artwork on that. How they just painted the windows in.
Yeah.
I like that. Bradley Brothers Pharmacy. We'll speak more about them later. McNary Brothers Grocery. Wabash Barber Shop.
Yeah, for 25 cents.
Jones Furniture. And Undertaking. Wings at Wabash. Do it downtown, Wabash, Indiana. I like that mural.
This one looks like
This used to be a Mexican restaurant. Right here.
This would replace in the shape of a boat. It's like
Wings at Wabash was inspired by the Wabash County Courthouse. Stand in front of butterflies. Metamorphosis, snap a selfie. Share and tag.
New Flower Exchange on April 14, 1875 destroyed 55 canal-era buildings. Counting many of those frame-built or wooden shingled on Canal Street, abstract shows 75 West Canals constructed in the same 1880s period as the Courthouse, lit by the famous Charles F. Brush electric arc lamps. The building's first proprietor was the Hides and Furs Exchange. New Flower Exchange followed, perchance operated by merchandiser Isaac New and a Jewish immigrant born in Germany. His son Alexander New gifted the Lincoln Monument to Wabash in 1932.
And then this would be the New Flower Exchange. This would be 75 West Canal Street. This would be where it would have been. And now they just got some photos in here. Try to take a look at some of these photos. Apologize for all the noise of construction and big trucks going by. Not sure if you can see that one in the back. There's another one right over here. But this would be where the New Flower Exchange was. All grain must be delivered on canal side behind the building. Isaac New uses only. There we go. Now that is one old clock. It ain't even working anymore, but they still got it up. Absolutely. Now Smittys Food and Spirits were established in 1832. The building next to it says Busick Block 1882, which is 100 years before I was born. Right up there, 1882. On the back side of this fence, they have these little boards that were put up, each done decoratively differently. Try to say that real fast. I love Wabash, the History Museum, MODOK's Market, the Eagles, Dr. James Ford Historic Home. Definitely some beauties. Now when we were walking through downtown, I noticed these hometown heroes. This one said Edward Kiefer. This one up here says Timothy A. Kersey, U.S. Army Specialist. But I've noticed them as we were walking up and down, and I thought I would go ahead and let you guys know that they put all of these here for the different people who are who are from Wabash to promote their service. And I just thought that was really nice, something I'd never seen before, and I thought that's really awesome. Here's Michael Klein, U.S. Marine Corps Private. Now the North Manchester Covered Bridge, built in 1872, is one of two remaining covered bridges in Wabash County. The bridge underwent extensive repairs during the 1960s, but was closed to traffic in the mid-1980s into the 1990s. Today, visitors can travel across this historic landmark and experience the past firsthand. Very beautiful. Well, that sure is one pretty buffalo statue. It sure is a beautiful day.
Yes, it is. Beautiful day for a nice walk in the town.
It is, and I have to admit, I love these hometown heroes, how they're just promoting the people from the town. They have beautiful flowers all the way down. This is the new Bradley building, which is being brought to you by the historic Downtown Living. And then, of course, as you can see right here, they have this beautiful mural right here outside MODOK's. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mural. Look at that. I love elephants. And they all have all these little elephants on the outside lined up. Look at these. These things are so awesome. I can't believe it. I love it.
Then they got a little bigger elephant.
Yeah, they do have a little bit bigger elephant. This one says MODOK on it, so this is supposed to be like the recreation of the MODOK elephant. That is so awesome. They got this cool elephant, and they got this one. Isn't it pretty? Look at that one. And they go down for a little bit of ways too. We'll go ahead and show you as many of them as we can.
Oh, I like that one's truck.
Yeah.
American flag.
It's got the United States map right there on it.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Fireworks on this side with the eagle.
Got the cheeseburger on top and the pizza over here.
Oh, well, you got the hot dog over here in the air.
I do love the fireworks too. That thing is beautiful. This one is really nice too. I love that one. I really like that one. And this would be the end of them. Now, Thomas Paine constructed the historic building in 1868 for a woodworking and furniture shop that was without equal within 100 miles. In 1920, the Bradley family, with architect A.M. Strauss, completed a major overhaul for the Bradley Brothers drugstore. The second story, which I'm showing you now, became a leading center for prominent doctors, lawyers, and businessmen of the time, even sporting a medicinal bath. Residential tenants have occupied this historic site since the Bradley renovation. And right here is MODOK's.
MODOK, most famous elephant in America, when the Great American Circus staged a performance at Wabash High School on November 11, 1942. MODOK escaped and wandered downtown. Upon smelling fresh roasted peanuts here at the Bradley Brothers drugstore, she smashed through the front door, gobbled up the peanuts, and then proceeded on a 5-day rampage through 2 counties. Her antics hit headlines across the county, making MODOK the most famous elephant in America for 1 week in 1942.
Now this is where the old Eagles was and the new Eagles movie theater will be. It's getting a renovation from the top to the bottom. The ballroom's getting renovated. There's going to be a music studio up top, a filming studio up top apparently, a mini theater in the basement, just so many other great things. And I was told that it's going to be opened around the first of the year, so around January, February. If you happen to be in the Wabash, Indiana area, you can go ahead and take a look here, right there in front of the doors, right here, there used to be a big marquee. I'll put a picture of that now. But yeah, right here is where the building is, and they're renovating it, and right there you can see, not sure if you guys can make that out. Try to get as close as I can. It says it was erected by the Eagles in 1905. Now here is a really cool statue of Abraham Lincoln. It says, with malice towards none, with charity for all. This was erected by Alexander New in honor of his parents. Now on March 31st, 1880, officials of Wabash began experimenting with Charles F. Brush's carbon arc lights. 4 3,000 candle-powered lamps were placed atop the courthouse, which we are viewing right now, and are used to illuminate the town until September of 1888. Wow. And as a matter of fact, if you look really closely, I'm going to zoom in here for you. If you can look really closely, you can still see some of the lights up there today. Right above the clock tower. That is awesome. I just love history like that. Right here in front of this old courthouse. And this monument right here was dedicated by the American Legion's post of Wabash County, May 30th, 1969. It says, forever honoring our heroes who gave their lives, and dedicated to the men and women of Wabash County who served their country in armed conflict. And as you can see, we'll take a closer look. But it has World War I names, World War II names, the Vietnam conflict, more World War II names, and the Korean conflict, which my grandfather served in. Right here on the other side of the courthouse. Well, thank you so much for coming on this vlog. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. It was always interesting to learn a lot more and to be able to see a little bit more about different places that you get to go.
You're correct. It is very interesting. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well.
And I think that is going to do it for us here today. We will see you again tomorrow with another vlog just for you. And anyone else who decides to watch it. We will see you again tomorrow. Top Vloggers!